Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Umberger. I'm a mindful movement specialist dedicated to helping you feel good and build strength and unlock your potential. And we're winding things down a little bit today, slowing down, specifically slowing down our breath with this active mini movement practice. I want to offer you the space to find some space on the floor to do this with me because I'm going to walk you through two different breathing exercises that I really love to help get more side body and back body expansion and really connect brain and body together. And sometimes I do these when I'm not going to work out. Sometimes I do them at the end of a yoga class or a workout. So really it doesn't matter when you do them, but just know that it's going to help you calm down your nervous system and that there's a time and place to amp up the nervous system when you're going to move a little faster and you need that stimuli to really signal to the body you're going to pick up the pace. And these exercises are not that, but they are really wonderful for helping you promote full expansion of the thoracic diaphragm, helping you get more space side and back. And if you haven't watched my previous video about why that is important, then make sure to watch that. It's linked below with a couple more exercises to try. But today we're doing an active practice. So find some space on the floor. And then beyond that, all you really need is a yoga block or one of these exercise balls. And sometimes I'll use that just for a little bit more give. So if you have a pump you can deflate it with. I use the center ball from Rad Mobility. You can also put a towel over top of a yoga block, or even just using a towel roll all by itself for a little less intensity. And then we're going to get right into our first breathing exercise. This first exercise uses a yoga block, and you're going to put it on your left thigh, and then you're going to lay over top. So the left side of your ribs rest over top of the block. And then you're going to bring your forearms down. You might bring your knees a little more narrow. You might bring them a little bit wider. You might even start to walk your arms over to the left. If that is way too intense, you can try using your exercise ball or even just a towel roll. And once you lay over top of your tool, your device, we're just going to stay to hold and breathe. And what I want you to focus on here is relaxing your jaw, relaxing your glutes. If you want to rest your forehead on something, rest your forehead down. And envision your breath moving more into your right side ribs as you kind of compress and allow the left front side ribs to rest heavily over the tool. It's going to naturally push some breath more behind your left shoulder blade and a little more right. Try to soften your exhales. And if you can, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Take one more breath on this side. Keep the jaw relaxed, back body soft. One more good deep breath in. And all the way out. And then bring your tool over towards your right side. We're going to block the right side ribs over top of the thigh, and then let your upper body just drape over. So you're going to get left side body and behind your right shoulder blade, a little more expansion. And while I talk you through some of these things and the reasons why they can be beneficial, I still want you to try to relax your forehead down, just relax your upper body down. So really try to focus on letting the breath be soft and passive, almost just like you're feeling your body being breathed here. And we know breath is such a powerful tool to tap into our nervous system. And when we start to find ourselves stressed or in a state of our sympathetic nervous system kicking in, which can be often, it's like that fight or flight sensation, our breath tends to get a little shallower, a little quicker. And so this is the opportunity to slow down the breath And once again, restore diaphragmatic expansion along the side body and back body. We'll take one more slow inhale on this side. Slow and steady exhale. Gently come all the way back up. You can remove your tool and just lie completely on your side. You're going to lay all the way on your side with your knees towards your chest. Rest your ear over top of your shoulder or upper arm. Make sure to bring your knees a little higher up so that they do not cause any tension in the low back. Head totally relaxed. And then feel where your rib cage is. The top hand is going to just rest gently on top of your ribs that are resting or that are a little bit more facing up towards the ceiling there. And then you're just going to allow your inhales to move the ribs into your top hand. Then you can use your exhale to kind of help guide your ribs back down. Inhale into that hand. See if you can let your upper body turn just a smidge down so the breath moves a little more into the back. Feel your lower abs come on as you exhale. Once you kind of get this position established for side body expansion, back body expansion, option to take a block or your exercise ball right between your knees, or even a towel roll. A little squeeze on the ball as you exhale while you feel the lower abdominals coming on, the ribs coming back. Relax your bottom jaw. And take 2 more deep breaths. And then we'll switch the sides. You'll come to lie down with your ear resting on your top arm, knees pulled more towards your chest. Maybe this tool here for your support. Think about keeping your sacrum mostly flat, so not pulling your chest open with your right hip kind of pulling open, or whichever your top hip is, or dropping too far down. So mostly ribs and hips are going to stack, which makes the sacrum kind of level there. And then hand on the top of your ribs there. Breathe in and feel your top hand rise towards the sky or the ceiling. Feel the lower abdominals turn on. I'm not crunching in, but I do feel some toning at the muscles between the hip bones as I exhale. Relax your jaw. You can make this as passive as you want it to be, or as active as you'd like it to be. Perhaps you put the tool between your knees so that when you exhale, you feel a little squeeze, ribs come down, front ribs draw back, lower abs tone. You're going to take 2 more rounds of breath right here. In through the nose, keeping toning in the lower abdominals. Ribs stacking, shoulders stacked over one another, hips stacked. On the exhale, the core draws together even more, drawing up, ribs coming back, top ribs moving in and down. And then gently sit all the way up. Once you come out of your side lying position, I encourage you to take a few moments just on your seat or in any comfortable seat, wherever you want your feet to be, cross legged, shins underneath you, on a block, off a block. And then just take a hand to your low belly and a hand to your heart and notice what you notice. Feel the breath moving in your body. Feel the natural rise and fall of the chest, the natural lateral expansion of the chest and back body expansion of the ribs. Maybe even closing your eyes, just giving yourself a couple beats to again find equilibrium since we did our breathing exercises from the left side to the right side. And now being back in the center, what do you notice? We'll take two more breaths together. Can you relax your jaw anymore and sit back and down in your seat just a little more for one last breath in? And when you're ready, if you close your eyes, you can open them and come back into your body. Awesome work today. Be sure to check out my membership if you're curious for more movement practices that incorporate some breathing drills like this, as well as tons of other types of full length practices from workouts to yoga to mobility to meditation. I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon.